Hello, welcome back to the TDCS Fantasy Football Show. I'm Shango. That's Clutch City Cowboy. What's up, Clutch? How'd you do last week?
I'm in the playoffs, and in our league I advanced, so we're doing pretty good.
I advanced too because I had a bye because I'm good. However, I am one of the guys that is sitting with Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. Most frustrating thing in the world. I said last week when Aaron Rodgers went down with the concussion, I said that was the biggest thing that happened in pro football. There was ripples in the fantasy world as well as ripples in the regular world. So
absolutely,
this week you got to do something because you can't depend on Aaron Rodgers. You don't know if he's going to start. You need to get some kind of backup. I picked up Kerry Collins because he's going against Houston, but good luck on the waiver wire. I hope he has some good ideas for you. All right, who's your sits for this week, man?
Let's start out with Orton. I mean, God, it's been disappointing to watch. The past couple weeks, I have him in a league, but I haven't started him. Thank God. But just watching the numbers he's putting up, it's bad. And the last time they met, Orton faced Oakland, it was not a pretty picture, if you remember. It was a massacre.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's going to change this week.
Oakland will destroy you. Oakland will destroy you if you give him a chance.
Yeah.
Well, almost Tebow time.
Yeah, they said that he's going to get more. He's going to get more care. Carries.
Carries, exactly, because he can't throw. All right, who else?
I'm going on a limb here because they haven't really said Rodgers if he's going to play, if he's going to sit. I'm going to say he's going to play. But if they say he's not fully healthy, I might look for alternatives versus New England. That's not a great matchup.
Yeah, I can't play him.
I think Rodgers is still a starter for most teams. Especially if that waiver wire is not very nice at this point.
Yeah.
But if you've got a better option, I might want to sit him down and make sure he's, right in the head.
Yeah. What do you think about Kerry against Houston?
Oh, Kerry Collins, he's in my starts, so we'll definitely get to him.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Flacco versus New Orleans. I love Flacco.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
I'm a big Flacco fan.
Yep.
But not happening this week. Then New Orleans defense is just flat out dangerous.
Opportunistic.
And QBs are not known to have good days against the Saints defense, and I don't think Joe Flacco is going to either.
Mm.
And your boy Steve Johnson. He's got Vontae Davis to deal with on the Miami Dolphins.
Atlanta's tough. Yeah, Miami's tough to throw on. Tough.
Vontae Davis is not going to let Steve Johnson put up huge numbers. So I'd start Steve Johnson, find yourself an alternative.
Yeah.
Let's jump into the starts. I'd go with Jonathan Stewart versus Arizona. He had a pretty good week last week. And Arizona is Arizona. They are who we thought they were.
Yeah.
Jonathan Stewart should have a field day, maybe his best day of the season. It would not surprise me the least bit. So I'd roll with that. Of course, Maurice Jones-Drew versus Indy. I think you have to kind of start.
That's a lock.
Sarge Hoy's had like a 100-yard game.
Yeah.
All these running backs are putting up big numbers. And I think Maurice Jones-Drew does the same, just like he did last time they played. Kansas City running backs. Mainly Charles, though. I believe they're going up against the St. Louis Rams. Thomas Jones is his carries have kind of fallen off, but he's might be a solid start, or at least a decent start. But Jamal Charles is a must start this week.
Yeah, that's my boy.
For Matt Ryan versus Seattle. Got to go with Matty Ice. John Kentner versus Washington. Washington's secondary is done.
Yeah.
They lost Land.
Washington's kind of done. They're kind of. I mean, they played hard last week, but they're kind of done. It just seems like they're not with it anymore. And if they don't have McNabb, we might have a good chance to put a lot of points on them.
Yeah. So I mean, I look at John Kentner. We talked about it. Kerry Collins versus Houston, but I'd also throw in Kenyon Brett.
Yeah, he's back.
He's back. He didn't have a great game last week, but that was his first game back, and he still put up like 39 yards, which isn't horrible. He tends to have good days against Houston, so I'd probably go with that one. And then Tampa Bay defense. Tampa Bay defense.
They're back. Yeah. There used to be a mainstay in fantasy football. Every week you had to pay Tampa Bay defense, but it seems like they're back, even without Akeem Talib and Gerald McCoy.
Yeah, they're disruptive defense, and they've got a good matchup this week. So I'd against Detroit. Yeah, Detroit. Drew Stanton is not, he's not Sean Hill, he's not Matthew Stafford, so you could see some turnovers.
He can do the Dougie though.
That's true.
And what do you have now? The pickups.
I got a pickup, and if you're in a deep league, this is good. If you're in a small league, probably you don't need him. But Aurelius Ben, wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he's been disruptive, and he's been
good receiver.
Pretty damn good. Let's be honest. And this is Detroit, a soft defense.
Yeah, I can't remember the guy in the Detroit secondary that just gets burnt every single game. He used to. I think he almost played for the Cowboys or something like that. But he gets Antoine Smith, I think his name is, or something like that. But he gets burned every week. So yeah. Aurelius. How you say his first name? Aurelius Ben. Aurelius Ben. All right.
They've got to have somebody to throw to.
Yeah.
In Tampa Bay, and he looks like the guy.
And go ahead.
Talk about Rod's injury. Be wary of that. Look. Check Friday and Saturday's injury report to see if they've given him permission to play. There's a bunch of games this week to watch, guys. New Orleans versus Baltimore.
Killer game.
One of the best defenses going at it.
Killer game.
Philadelphia and New York Giants rematch, and we're going to see again if it can do the impossible and beat that New York Giants defense. They've been, Giants defense has been great, but I still think they're one of the better teams in the NFC. New York Jets at Pittsburgh, defensive game. We're really going to. Sanchez has to bounce back, and.
Yeah. He's not that good, I don't think. I just don't think he's that good. I mean, he's in a great position. He's in a great situation at the Jets. But I just never thought Sanchez was that great of a quarterback, man. And I guess it's shown.
But he's got to carry that offense.
Yeah.
And this one is a maybe. Green Bay at New England, if Rodgers plays. If you hear that he's not playing, don't watch.
It's going to be ugly.
Watch Rodgers. Don't. I don't care what you watch. Don't watch that game.
Yeah, it's going to be ugly.
It's not. That is not.
I got one. Indianapolis versus Jacksonville. That's going to be a good one to watch because Indianapolis is going to be playing for their life.
If the Jacksonville Jaguars win, they win the AFC South.
Yeah.
They've never done in franchise history.
Right. And Jacksonville for Indianapolis, Jacksonville is matchup hell for them. I mean, a running team against a team that can't stop the run. It's gonna be interesting. Oh, and Dallas versus Washington. Nah. I'll watch it. I know we'll watch it. You Cowboys fans will watch it.
If I wasn't a Dallas fan, I wouldn't be watching.
Yeah, me either. Definitely no reason to watch that one.
And just throw in our Man League. There's still spots available, guys. Please message us if you want in.
7 spots.
PS3 League Fantasy Draft is tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central.
I will live stream it.
CS.TV around 8:30, 8:45 Central tomorrow, and we'll have a chat up, and you guys, that's where we'll do most of our communication.
Yep.
We'll have a podcast or
live stream. Yeah, live stream right there. I'll probably start it around 8:30, 30 minutes before the draft, so you can come in and talk and converse and type or whatever. But TDCS.TV, come on, and there's 7 spots right now. I want them to go to you, but as of tomorrow around noon or something like that, we're going to fill those spots with other people we know that may not know all of us and stuff like that. So 7 spots, PS3 League, all Madden, rules. Look at the last video we put up so you can see the rules. And let's get busy and get this thing going. Anything else? Let's go. That's a wrap.
Let's do it.
All right. We'll see you guys.
Good luck this week, guys.
Yeah, good luck this week. And we'll see some of you guys tomorrow night. Drafting.
All right.
I'll holla.